apologize again for the microphone. I'm working on it. So welcome back. Welcome back. Here's what we're gonna visit today. I'm gonna explain a little bit on why I am a minimalist. All right, you got your ways of cooking if you want. All right. No, these were several fine choices, right, of cooking things, right? And then of course we got the what used to be cooked back in the day. Now, one of the things I do like to look into is, Depression era foods and what we can make today, right? So let's kind of look at what we can make that is Depression era food, but modern conveniences, things like that. So let's take a look at this. Now it's quiz time. What in the picture is like the others, right? Not different, but the others, right? That's right. Look at this. Here we go. That's right. We're gonna do some bread. Save a loaf a week. Help win the war. Right? It's back in there. So bread, easy thing. What? I can't just eat bread? Oh no. Anyway, let's go out to the shed and take a look at this implement. Right now, if you saw some of my past videos, I try to do stuff modern, minimally, and with great results. Food tastes marvelous. But let's look in deep with this implement. That's right. It's the bread machine. I also call it the bread oven because it can do so much more besides just make bread. But we're gonna make bread today. Right? I like convenience. I like push button, walk away. Right? Forget it. All that stuff. Here we go. Besides all the things it can do. The size, dude. Look, there you go. Really, really. It's marvelous. It's great, right? Say it with me. Let's go to the lab and look into some bread. Now this is an old chart, right? But it's the actual bread price versus bread inflation rate. It's cheaper to make it yourself than to buy it, even if you don't make it very often. I don't know if you ever seen day old bread signs, right? 99 cents. Get a bag of old bread. So what I did is I really looked into how much. You can't see the picture that well. Maybe you can. On how much does it cost, to do bread? It cost me about $1.09, 99 cents, $1.09. Really, I mean, how much honey or how much oil? That's depends. Here on the bench, we have the scary thing, right? This is the manual, right? It's got recipes, things like that, and all. Not, it's super easy. Now I just so happen to have two of these scrolls of wisdom. All right, why do I have that? Well, if you are a Harry Potter fan at all, you'll know how little changes in recipes work, right? Like on this page here, I did my own equivalents, right? 1 cup equals this many, to make it easy for me to see how many grams, how many liters, how many milligrams. It's a quick reference on the book, so I don't have to worry about it. Plus, there's some things that I do, that are, a little easier, kind of shortcuts, I guess. But anyway, it's the bread. Here we go. Here on the bench, we're going to start with the liquids. Water. Now, you might have a scale or you might have measuring cups. Thank you, daughter. This has both U.S. and metric measurements on it. So, it says 260, right, milliliters of water. That's about a cup and a third or whatever. But no big deal. Just put it in. You can maybe ramble way too much. But let's rapid fire this the way people like it and do some bread. Again, rapid fire. However much water the thing says. It says use oil. I'm using lard. A little bit of salt. Again, whatever it says. Right? A little bit of honey. Why not? Bang, ready to go. Now you didn't see the step, but I also measured out however much flour they wanted to do. and I've got my yeast, right, ready to go. Right, wet ingredients in the bread pan. Put the flour in the bread pan. Put the yeast on. Now you can make a well or whatever. Let's talk about this bread machine. Take a look at this. It's a bread oven, actually. Now I've got an extra one of those inserts. So I cook soup and everything in this thing, right? I have two bread container things. So I use one for bread and one for liquid soups, things like that, right? Chocolate, whatever I want to do with it. So you set whatever flavor you want. There it goes. Starts to agitate. A little wetter than I normally like it, but let's see. All right, it's spinning quite fine. That's looking better, looking real good. Now, at 250 mark, it beeped. Now at the beep, you can add, your cherries or raise it, whatever, chocolate. It also gives you an opportunity to take out and mess with it. So you also can make some dough, and then you can do other stuff in other conventional ovens or something like that, air fryers, whatever. But you can do other stuff with the dough. And there you have it. All right, check it out up close. Right, nice looking bread. Not bad, not bad at all. All right, out of the container on the side. Now you can flip it around, take a look at it. All right, there's a decent bread. Nothing fancy about it. Whatever. Bread. Let's take a look at the crumb up close. Now, looking at the crumb on this, it's fine. It's a little bit more fluffier than I like it. I noticed when it was spinning, there was a little bit too much water. That's why on one of my notes I have a little asterisk and it says less water, and I just did the instructions. So again, yours, your first one you may throw in the trash, no big deal. But then you learn, right? You learn. Now it may be a little early to ask, would you eat that? But it's basically bread, right? So let's kick up this thing a little bit with some more food during the bread making waiting, right? I did throw together some little pasta with chili in it. Very tasty, very tasty. So hey, Rhode Island, right? Make some bread, and Doctor, the Texas, right? Make some bread. All right, you know what to do. Leave a comment, whatever. Now I did notice that even when I look at my videos, it comes up with no views. Don't ask me why. Just hit the up button. Have a great day. Later.